Red Raiders in the rubber match of this 3-game Big 12 series. Losing the second game of yesterday of 7, but that's a good start. Becker down the line and just foul. So
these girls know that they are going to have to step up today, Chris. The Cowgirls.
Under Craig Snyder here at Texas Tech. A half swing, and she did go around. A good start for Herzog in Texas Tech as Becker goes down. Caitlin Carwile for Oklahoma State. The Righters here in West Texas for the series finale. And a rise ball. Carwile doesn't swing at it. Does get a late appeal. Mackenzie Herzog thought that she'd be a big part of this. Another payoff pitch. And that one swung on and missed. A long
in 22 innings this season, but the command is here in a
career game at Oklahoma State. She's the active Division I softball leader in games played. Morgan Wynn, who's done a lot of damage in this series, waits on deck. Kylie Naomi. And it's up high, ball 4. So another long plate appearance. This one's a walk.
Herzog, you know you're not going to go 80, 90 pitches today, most likely. You're just...
Yesterday's twin bill. Lifted to right. Shallow right. The wind will push it in. Elder makes the catch, and McKinsey.
Be sure to head over to the concession stands located.
Oklahoma State out of the run column and out of the hit column 2.
So in a 3-2 loss for Oklahoma State, so Aycock trying to get back on the winning ways.
A swinging bunt, and that's an infield base hit for Mackenzie Herzog.
Oh, I know that might be a stretch, but you know what? We're a little stretched out. Yeah, it takes a little pressure off her as well, Chris. The one thing I tend to look at as we take a look at the defense, Tim, Naomi, responsible first game. So it'll be interesting to see how often Aycock goes to the drop ball.
3 knocked in. And Bailey with a hard hit ball that gets through into right center field. Going to third. Senior, but does have that COVID year available, and she does plan to use it.
She's not been available here this last month, so she has been the loudest fan in the dugout and had a very emotional walkout today. 18 walks in 75 innings for Aycock. What?
Texas Tech has a chance to strike first. Barraza. And that's a line drive caught. Her numbers with runners in scoring position. Villa puts the bat on it, but bounced to Becker. And the freshman Kyra Aycock, she certainly deserves another opportunity to keep on pitching with that.
I'm sure the Cowgirls were not expecting to face today.
Well, Factor with a mile-high pop-up into right center field, and Ariana Villa calls everybody.
Oh, Kendall Fritz in game 1 of the series really gift with errors.
Strike 3 swinging. And the third strikeout for Kenny Gajewski, showing a lot of faith in this freshman. In the air, behind the bag at second, it's Alana Barraza. And a 1-2-3 senior from Hughes Springs. An emotional day.
Anyone not named Kelly Maxwell, that's got to be the mindset against this Oklahoma State team. The way he double yesterday and a 2-hit.
Oh, and that hit her. Wyckoff with the batting average now at an even 400. Wyckoff reaches for it. It's a bloop base hit. How many times have we seen that?
Paige Mindadal, she's been battling a hand injury, and the senior.
Mindadal swings away. Shallow center field, and that drops.
The force out there with Wyckoff holding.
Right.
Swing and a miss. So
luck there with the pop-up from Mindadal, but a key out to love.
And Herzog after the first pitch, the way of Becker, eerily similar.
Herzog will jog back out for her third inning of work here on senior day. Oklahoma's 1-1. Cowgirls still looking for their first hit of this contest. Innings in a 4-3 loss. As a changeup makes Tuck look silly, and Chris, if she can mix in the off speed, who walked and scored a run in game 1, 0 for 2 in game 2, takes outside. Dangerous All-American in Becker on deck as a one-hopper finds the glove of Barraza for a 2. Quick outs here for strike 1. Becker struck out swinging in the first. 2-1 the count here to Rachel Becker. The lengthy on-base streak continues as this one Kareem's off of the glove of Herzog. The move by Barraza gets the speed. As the 1-0 pitch from Aycock tails well wide. Ellie Bailey would then deliver a base hit. Softball. She creates soft contact right back to the circle for out number 1.
Yeah, much like many.
This season is the first pitch in there for a strike from Aycock. Takes a rip at the 0-1 pitch and delivers it out into left for Texas Tech's 5th hit of this.
Gabby Roll.
And Alana Barraza comes to the plate here. A bluff from pitches, only 26 of them have been strikes. Two pitch, squibbed out towards short. Naomi goes the short way, looking for a double. Are happy that you have chosen to be a part of our season as the 2-hitter in Caitlin Carwile rolls over one.
Yeah, maybe even something a little higher class than a Ferrari.
Tickles the strike zone on the outer.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to flirt with trouble. You got to give yourself a little bit of.
Flew out to right in her first at bat. She'll take inside. It's a 5-pitch walk here in the 4th inning and the all-important first run off at home. 1-0. Runner moving from first. A safety squeeze to perfection for Oklahoma State.
They've struggled with the bats the last couple weeks, but you have to tip your cap to.
First time today. Ball misses 1-1. A 10-1 win in game 1 for Oklahoma State. A 6th stage, a wild pitch pushed Naomi to third, which really, in the grand scheme of things. 2-2 is a hanging changeup driven deep to left field and over the outstretched glove of Blythe. It bounces off the wall towards the. So pitching change as Herzog makes her first pitch strike in there to Claire Tim. But instead of a clean inning for Hoover, plenty of traffic as the 1-1 is fouled away. Oklahoma crack through as Tim drives one to deep left center field. This should score 2 as the Cowgirls double the. A tough ask for a usual starting pitcher to her regular season collegiate career and maybe even ramp her up into the postseason with some more.
Things looked so good for Mackenzie Herzog. Better from these hitters.
Ground ball over to second. Barraza fires over to Bailey to move Tim strong for Coach Gajewski.
Number 44, Talon Edwards.
No outs in the 2nd inning, but unable to scrape across a run against Aycock as Edwards flies one to left and Blythe has the range of the circle. Some insurance as Aycock.
Can she get it going? And look, the luxury that Craig Snyder has now by batting Wyckoff out of the 7th spot, you've got 3 pretty.
Game at this point is Via tried to on this Texas Tech team once again as the 3-2 pitch. Drop to the left side. Chasing in Naomi and she fires on a dart for out number 1. A free pass of any sort for the lifelong Red Raider. 2-0, popped sky high. Ranging over to her left back.
Can get something started with 2 outs. Had a nice approach her first time poking a
day. 1 strike away from doing so as Wiki grounds one over to second. Becker is there and the shutdown inning is succeeded. And a tie game kept things tied in 1 2/3, picking up the win. So very excited to see what Kendall Fritz brings to the table.
Well, now it's Caitlin Carwile, hitless in 2 at-bats. In on the hands, and that's a fair ball. It rattles around near the foul pole. And Kylie Naomi. In the air, left center field, and past the diving Villa. It heads over near.
Had a great finish to game 2, but
a 2-2 from Fritz, and that's laced to left field. On comes Blythe, and she'll squeeze it. 1-2 pitch. Rolled towards the left side and through. Naomi hits the bag. Here's the throw from Blythe as Wark takes on Fritz. Here, right center field, struck well and gone. Oklahoma State.
and OSU can get out of Dodge because this Texas Tech offense. Inning. Just wanted to make sure they can get their curtain calls. Of course, they can re-enter if the moment does come that they're spot in the line.
Well, it's 2-1 here on Bloodworth. The Raines handles it.
Ball game. Leading out the bottom of the fifth for the Red Raiders.
Certainly carry them into OKC.
Orick rolls one towards the right side. It's been tough to get anything by Becker this to close out her college career. And there's strike three swinging. 2 away. Started the day with an infield single. Bouncing ball up the middle. And Herzog extends. Got her ovation. Elder looks at a strike.
They need to play their best.
Elder right side, knocked down, bobbled, and the out recorded.
Oklahoma State brings in their toolbox